Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. You know, I've had the question recently, Danny, how do you make past participles in Spanish? I mean, is there a general rule that I can apply? So I thought I'd do a quick lesson on forming past participles. Now, if you've watched my lessons, you'll know that these are used quite often in conversation in Spanish. And so knowing these is really helpful in developing your conversational skills. So let's jump right in. Yes, there is a general rule that you can use when you form past participles. So first of all, let's look at AR verbs. Now for AR verbs, here's the rule. You take off the AR at the end of the verb, just like we've always done when we conjugate verbs, and you simply add this, ado. Now an example would be, if I wanted to say worked, we'd use the verb trabajar, as we always do with saying work, anybody worked, take off the AR and put ado, and we would get trabajado. That's fun to say. Now, here's another example. We always use hablar as an example, you know, when learning tenses and structures. So let's use hablar. Take off the AR, add ado to it, and that would give us hablado. So it's pretty simple. Now let's look at ER and IR verbs. Now you know ERs and IRs, they like to hang out together and they like to use a lot of the same stuff, and they're going to do the same thing with past participles. Now for these verbs, I'm going to take off the ER or the IR and I'm going to add this, ido. Here's an example. To say slept, I would take the verb dormir, which means to sleep. As always, I'd take off that IR and I would put ido. And that would give us dormido. Now let's do an ER verb now. Let's do learned. So we take the verb aprender, we remove the ER and we put ido on it. And now we have aprendido. Now, you know, we got ser also. For ser, it would actually follow the rule, just the same as the other ones. You know, you look at this and you might go, wow, it's just an ER at the end and only one letter left. But yes, it'll follow the rule. So it would be sido. Now, you probably know, if you've watched my channel for a while, you probably know what I'm about to say. There are rule followers and there are always rule breakers, troublemakers, and yes, there are some irregular past participles. So I want to give you some irregulars just to get you started, okay? I recommend, though, you search these and add to your mental list of irregulars after this lesson. But here's some to get you started. Opened. We know that's abrir. So opened in the past participle form would be abierto, not abrido. Okay, here's another one. Broken. We know the verb to break is romper. So this is not rompido, it's actually roto. Here's another one. Decir, to say or tell in the past participle form would actually be dicho. Hacer, to do or to make, would be hecho. You've probably seen that on a lot of products, you know, made in somewhere, hecho in Mexico. Okay, finally, I recommend that you check out my lessons here on my channel that use these. Now, I would recommend you start by watching lesson 55 on the present perfect indicative, and also another good one would be lesson 57 on the past perfect indicative. And this will really give you some good context on how these are used in a conversation situation, okay? Well, amigos, I hope this has helped you develop your conversation skills, and give us some more past participles in the comments to help our viewers. I'd love to see what you have to say. Check out also our Language Tutor Spanish Facebook page to join our community of Spanish learners. Until next time, I wish for you and all your family and friends paz y bendiciones. Hasta pronto.